Here comes the rain, and gas prices are going up. About $4 now. Actually, I think that was still roof leaking. I think they got a hole in that roof or something. Can't tell me there's still snow. All that snow's finally melted. Oh, and some dickweed fucking honked at me when I was trying to come in here to go, because I wasn't sure if the person that was facing me was actually going to stop and let me go. So it's like, yeah, I'm really gonna cause an accident because you're fucking an impatient moron. Like, come on, man. I really ain't got time for that shit. People are so fucking stupid. Ooh, did they finally get a red light? Looks like it. And then I need to stop at the other store now too, because mine was out of something that I needed. Just one of those days. It's a Monday, what do you expect? And it was warm as shit this morning, and now it's like cold and windy. I hate when it gets like that. It's so annoying. But yeah, something on that roof is leaking. That gas station. So yeah, let me know what gas prices are where you guys are at. I know there's places that are a lot higher, but ours just hit like $3.99 for regular. And then if you have, of course, the rewards card, you get like 10 cents off a gallon. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's like, I had a Wawa rewards card, barely used the thing, and then it signed me out of the app or whatever, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care anymore. We quit getting their food anyway, for the most part, because they're famous for their turkey bowl, and the last time I got it, there was barely anything in it. I'm like, fuck this, I'm just gonna get this shit and make my own, because I can make my own even better, and I'm not the biggest fan of turkey either, so I just buy a rotisserie chicken and use that. Actually, that's tempting. It's like, it don't have to be Thanksgiving to enjoy turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, and cranberry sauce in a bowl. This is like green bean casserole shit. You can make it yourself anytime you want. It's one of the easiest, probably cheap recipes to make yourself. But yeah, today, like, we had a lot of orders, and it just made it hard to keep up with exceptions because everybody was just being slow at picking, too. And then I feel bad for the guys because they had to go out in the rain and get mulch, because it did rain. We did get rain showers this morning at one point, like around 6. They had to go out in the rain and get like a shit ton of big ass bags of brown mulch. Kind of glad that I have stones, because you pretty much gotta mulch every year, and that shit gets expensive. But at the same time, I also hate stones because, yeah, they're very hard on your hands, especially when you got carpal tunnel like I do. But I mean, I guess it's a better way to keep weeds out and neighborhood cats from shitting in your flower bed. I think that was part of the reason the old lady that lived in the house did that. I forgot the kiddo wanted she wanted a rotisserie chicken, so hopefully there's some at the other store. I was like, that means as soon as I walk in the damn door with it, the cat's gonna be meowing. Well, mine is Primlo. She gonna want that. Oh, great. And there's a cop up here with somebody pulled over. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. It's funny, I was talking to the one guy that runs self-checkout, and we were talking about some of the dumb words and phrases people use nowadays. Like one of the ones I can't stand, that when people use finna, fucking can't stand that one. It's so dumb. He's like, yeah, people are definitely stupider nowadays. Not like when we were kids. Can't even use proper grammar on shit. I mean, I've learned to be patient with that one, even though it irks me to no end. Using the wrong there, your, or to. I learned to be patient with that one. Because sometimes if you're just doing what your phone tells you, it's going to give you the wrong one. So our phones technically are stupid, too. So that doesn't help when our phones give us, you know, a 2 and we just roll with it. Like, but I'm very grammar adamant when I do my own shit. Like, if I see something wrong, I will delete a post and I will retype it and make sure it's the right thing. I'm that finicky about it. So I posted another pet peeve in the pet peeve subreddit, and so far I've not gotten a single Karen on that one. In fact, they've all agreed with me. Everybody has fucking agreed who has commented on it. And it got quite a few upvotes too. So I put one of the things that I can't stand when people do is when they get excited about something. Okay, I get you're excited, fine, it's cool. But when they get excited about something and they try to make me guess, and even with clues, it's just like, bruh. And they always do it at the worst times. Either I've just gotten off work, so they're trying to, like, as one person commented, trying to make you play fucking 20 questions to figure out what it is. Or it could be like trivia or some shit that you know I may not know. I don't want to fucking guess. Just give me the damn answer. Anyway. But it's like they get excited about something and they try to make you guess and they give you clues and you're just like, no, I can't brain right now. And it's always, like I said, the worst times. Either I've just gotten off work. The last thing I want to do is try to figure shit out right now. And this is another reason I do not like story games with puzzles in them. I use my brain enough at work and it hurts. Okay. Because I'm trying to keep up with shit. But it's just like, I don't want to use it in a video game. I don't want puzzles in a video game. If I get frustrated with something in a video game, fuck it, I won't do it. This is like Spyro with the flying levels. I said, fuck it, I'm not touching those. I'll do the regular levels, but I ain't touching the damn flying ones. That shit's annoying. And I could never beat the boss because it moves too fast, and I can't do fast-paced games. This is another reason I can't do these shooting games I ever play. Plus, all the shooting games all look the same. I mean, not Fortnite, obviously, but because that's more cartoony. But it's just like, every shooting game to me looks the same. It all looks the same. That's just how I see it. It's all the fucking same. That's why, like, that's just boring to me. I could not play them. And I just can't do fast-paced shit. I never could. Even as a kid. I like like games that I could go at my own pace and not feel rushed. That's why if I play puzzle games, I don't necessarily like the fast-paced ones. I never really cared for Tetris. Because there you go, that's speed-based. But yeah, like, people, like, it's either try to make me guess shit after I just got off work, I'm tired, I want to relax my brain, I want to decompress, and you're trying to fucking play 20 questions with me. No, not happening. And actually, somebody put in the comments, well, be an asshole, pull a dick move and give a stupid answer. And then when they say no and they're not getting that you're being a dick, give them another stupid answer. Look, like, so if it's a number, like, their example was if they got a deal on something, you guess 20 cents. And then when they say no, higher, you say 21 cents, being a dick. Or hop right to $1 million, just being a dick. And it's funny because the person says play that card carefully, and I'm like, yeah, I see what you're getting at there. So it's either after I got off work, I want to relax, I don't feel like playing your fucking guessing game, or it's when I got a splitting fucking headache. I've already told you that I got a headache, and the last thing I want to do is try to think about something right now that's gonna make it hurt worse. That's the last fucking thing I want to do. And then they still try to make you do it, and you're just like, I literally just told you I have a headache. I don't feel like thinking right now. It's like, just get to the fucking point. Tell me what it is. I get you're excited, but stop with the guessing games. It's annoying. Just say it. Just freaking say it. It's not that hard. I don't know why people like to do that shit, but it is annoying. And yes, so far every response, every comment to that post has been in 100% agreement with me. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Anyway, so much for making a Karen video on that one. I was wondering if anybody would be like, I was just wondering if anybody would respond to it that does that shit. I'm sure there's people who do that shit that read that and were like, oh, I had no idea this annoyed people. I'm sure plenty of those pet peeves on that subreddit people have read it and been like, oh fuck, I do that. Maybe I need to stop. It's like, I had another one for you. How about Chatterbox? Incessant Chatterbox. Because one time I had a manager who was very strict, but she could also be the sweetest person ever. Like cop strict. And she was one of those ones a lot of people didn't like for that reason. And it's just like, well, you gotta learn to be patient with people because not everybody's gonna have the same type of personality. But she could be as sweet as could be when you had actual issues. She would listen and she would help you. So there was never any issue there. Well, we had this one guy come into work. He apparently had used to work there before, and it was, I guess, before my time, or it was a shift that I didn't work on, so I didn't know him. And I had to train him how to do mods, because this was when I was mod team, and they basically put me in charge of training because I was the best at it. He would literally talk nonstop, and he would instantly jump from one topic to another when he talked, and it was just topic, and just keep talking. And one day when he wasn't around and she was there, she's like, man, he's a real chatterbox, ain't he? And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, holy shit. I was like, if he wants to do that much, maybe he should start a podcast. It's a Chatterbox podcast. She laughed, and then she was like, I thought you were a Chatterbox. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't go jumping from one fucking subject to the next. I stick on a subject when I'm talking about something. She's like, exactly. He just jumps around. He just jumps around like fucking whack-a-mole here. It was crazy. I don't know whatever happened to him. I mean, he was a nice guy. It's just like, holy crap. Just like, bro. But the only time he ever stopped talking is when he lost his voice something. Kind of funny, actually. It was just like, just out of curiosity, any of y'all know somebody like that just jumps from subject to subject? Because it's like, thinking about it now, it's like, I haven't met another person like that, but I'm like, obviously there are gonna be people like that. You are gonna meet people like that in your life. It's just, it's one of those rare random things, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. But, I mean, because he had worked there before, he picked up on it quick. So, I mean, teaching him was not bad. Like, he was pretty quick at learning stuff. So, never had that issue, thankfully. The only ones I hated training were them two kids that came in to that position, that position only because they wanted the Friday nights and Saturday nights off so they could fucking party. They didn't even care to do, like, because obviously I know how to train people, but they just didn't want to do it. They didn't give a shit. They were just there to do that so that they could have their weekends off and party. They didn't care about doing the job right. And one time they were set on a mod by themselves, and they fucked it up. And I'm like, well, I am not taking the fall for these two dipshits. This is on them. Guess what? They got fired. Because management found out their whole purpose and was just like, yeah, y'all are out. Screw that. Ain't gonna party if you ain't got no money, right? Dumbasses. No work ethic whatsoever. Can't stand people like that. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow.